we're at Outback Motor Speedway, running the Commonwealth 200. I want to thank Danny Sullivan. He's sponsored this thing for 4 years. Without these great sponsors, we couldn't put these shows on. You're back in victory lane. I don't know whether to really congratulate you or get you on you for running over your dad.
Well, I apologize to him. I caught him in a bad spot, and I couldn't wait on him. Alan was coming, so it's one of those things where I got to go. But he understands. I think he run next to last or something, but his car, he was good. It was handling good, but his motor rolls a lot, so he's got to lift real early. And I really wasn't expecting it, but, you know, sorry.
But I'm just picking on you anyhow. But, I mean, you won a lot. You're definitely having a good year, but you're running for them now. I thought maybe your old uncle that's the mastermind behind these more chassis was going to finally pull it off, but he just kind of got hung out there on that lane, and you made it up. But, hey, good run.
Yeah, we were running pretty close lap times, actually all night, other than time trials he messed up. But, I mean, our cars are identical, you know, everything is the same except the body. So, I mean, to have two cars that are running, you know, finish 1-2 tonight, that's awesome when there's only 4 or 5 of them here. Just got to thank him. You know, he's worked the whole 2 weeks that we had off, and, you know, built a new car, trying to keep evolving while everybody's catching up to what we were earlier. He's trying to get a step ahead again. So, got to give him credit, man. If it wasn't for him, I couldn't do this. I mean, I know some about him, but not to make him run like that, not at all.
Well, especially this place. You know how competitive this is, but y'all stroking pretty good, and it's the big money race next week. So y'all might come out here with a good one, or you never know what's going to happen, but you know we're going to have a good race.
Yeah, and my car is really good when it gets nighttime. You know, when the lights come on the track, my car really handles good. I've kind of showed that the first 3 races this year. But next week, I'm sure they're long segments. It's all about staying in the lane, running consistent, and, you know, just being there at the end. And, you know, the one that comes to my mind when you think of that is Alan. Who won that race last year?
Junior.
Junior, yeah. I mean, you got to be there. You got to be running good all night, but you got to be there at the end for the 2 days, actually. So we'll see. Hopefully we can, you know, keep going with a good year and win that. I know that you prep all year for that one, you know, not just the money, but, you know, the trophy. You know, I know we got a big trophy in here, and, you know, the racers don't get the money, they get the trophy, so we like having them.
We got all kinds of things planned. Lights out introduction, and going to be a pretty special time, and you're all hitting right on all cylinders, so you ought to be pretty looking forward to getting in there.
Yeah, I hope everything. I think my tires were good for tonight, the ones that I were running, so I think we'll, you know, start the week off with them next week, see what happens. But just hope everything goes as planned, like it has 7 times this year, and you know, that's all we can do.
All right, man. Well, congratulations.
Got to thank Uncle Jimmy and Danny Sullivan for sponsoring the race, and everybody here.
All right, man. Thank you. Cry with you here. I mean, I thought for sure maybe this was your night. You was out there running. I don't know how he really caught you, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I know. I kind of figured going to 7, 8, and 6 is tough. It really is. I built quite the lead, but Trevor's tough. I'm telling you, man. I don't know what it is. I took his car out a couple times, and honestly, it doesn't feel good to me. I mean, it's got good power, but it just doesn't feel good to me. It doesn't suit me, but he runs his cars real sideways, and if you watch his car, most of the night he makes 1 corner, and everybody else is making 2. He's really sideways but driving at the same time, so it's tough to beat. But I'm happy with second, my best finish of the year.
That's what I told him. You all stroking pretty good. You're getting ready to go into the big week here. I had to rib him there a little bit. He had to knock his dad out of the way to catch you, but but y'all making him run for it. I told him, you know, he's got a lot of wins. He's strong, but it ain't quite as easy as it was in the first couple this week. This start of this season.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think he beat Randy by 2 laps the other week. I don't know what he beat me by. I'm not sure. Yeah, darn. But we're real excited for next weekend. It's a big weekend. We got a couple things we're going to try on tires, and we'll just see how we do. Had 4 of my cars in the A main tonight. Real pleased with that. So we'll see how it goes.
All right, man. Well, again, we want to thank Danny Sullivan, and we'll see you next week.
Yep. Thank you, Timmy.
All right, here we are back at the Outback Motor Speedway, the Commonwealth 200. Again, we want to thank Danny Sullivan. And I heard you griping out there a little bit. You was getting pretty intense, but I've waited this long. I got to tease you about these shoes.
My wife bought them for me. You can't tease me too much. No, I got myself in a little wreck trouble there, and I got on Cody there. He was just trying to do Jimmy a favor, but it cost me, a couple spots. Well, not a couple spots, but probably 10 foot. But I wrecked more than I have in a couple weeks. I don't know if I was just driving.
All did.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. I mean, the track was tight, but it wasn't tight. I don't know. I grabbed the wrong right rear tire to put up in the box up there to free my car up, and I grabbed the wrong tire, and I wasn't bad. I mean, I don't think anybody's dominant like they were. I tell you, I thought Jimmy was probably the best car. He just had the worst lane rotation. I don't know. It comes down to wrecks now. I mean, wrecks and a lane call or power cut off, whatever. That's all it takes now. I mean, I think Trevor pulled away there at the end a little bit, but he was on lane 2. And I think lane 2 picked up a lot. But we're consistent.
Well, that's what I was telling them and you too. You're having probably the best year you've ever had. You got to be feeling pretty good going into the next week with the Dream.
Yeah, I probably mess around with other cars too much, but it's just hard to work on that white car. It's just fast. It's fast out of the box. I think I got it fast where it qualifies now, but I don't know. I feel like I could have changed something and make my car better. I'll find out here in about 10 minutes, but I'm happy. I'm close. I had not the best lane rotation, but 2 laps, 3 laps ain't much. You switch lanes around, it might change a lot. But I don't know. I probably worried about Jimmy more than I am been by now because he's been working hard, and I think he's got something figured out. He's about like it. Scott Blumenquist, just not as cocky, But he's been working. I go down there every night and steal parts off of him and everything else. But hopefully he'll take the check home if I lay him tomorrow or next week. But well, it's going to be a good one next week. It'll be a barn burning. Probably ought to get some security in here for all that money, but it'll be interesting.
All right, man. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.